So you desire to have quality people, especially going into interviews. So do you guys also, in a way, prep for interviews? Do you give hints or do you give tips or advice into, listen, this is how you approach this question. This is how you make eye contact, whatever that might be. Do you guys also develop people that way?
Absolutely. One thing that's important to understand is that the companies are our customer. The
Gotcha.
fees are paid by the companies.
Okay.
They're the customer.
They're seeking you out for high quality people.
Right.
I gotcha.
And because we're in a time, even in spite of the pandemic, we've had record low unemployment until this whole thing hit, and it's coming back rapidly. Most of the people that we place are what we call passive candidates, which means they're currently employed somewhere, reasonably happily employed, but open to a better opportunity.
Okay.
And they're not answering ads. They're not surfing Career Builder or whatever. But if someone like us approaches them with the right opportunity, then they'll listen.
Right.
So that requires us approaching them and finding all about what they're about. But to get back to your original question, we prep both sides. Because one of the things I figured out a long time ago is that I can't make someone into something they're not. Okay. And I can't make a company have, the right position or the right culture or whatever. But I can make sure they focus on the right stuff. And that's what I do, so that when they do get to the interview, that the interview is productive. So we try to help people make sure that they're putting their best foot forward and that they're talking about the stuff that's important. But before we got to that point, we already figured out with them what was important to them. And so we're really helping people get what they really want. The problem with all of that is that often people don't really know what they want.
Okay. What do you mean specifically?
Well, this is my favorite example of what I'm talking about. And I'll ask you this question and then we'll go from there. You go down to Home Depot.
Yeah.
And you're looking for somebody to help you, and you tell them that you need a 1/2-inch drill bit. Do you, in fact, need a 1/2-inch drill bit?
Do I need one? Yes.
Okay. Why?
To work on projects.
Because you need a 1/2-inch hole.
Because I need a 1/2-inch hole. Yeah.
That's what you need, a 1/2-inch hole.
Okay.
So here's the deal. That guy gives you a wood bit, and you come home to drill a hole in a cement wall in your garage and put up a shelf. It's a disaster, right? So if he doesn't say, what are you drilling? He doesn't give you what are you drilling into? He doesn't give you the right tool.
Right.
See, you came in there thinking you needed a 1/2-inch drill bit. You didn't. I got a whole drawer full of drill bits. I don't need a single one.
Right.
Unless I need a hole. So that's my point. So people often think I need, the company says I need this degree or I need this person to know this specific thing.
Okay.
Well, okay, why? And that's often how we're able to make the matches. Companies are struggling to find the right person because they're not looking for the right person. They're looking for the right resume. That it's taking it beyond what's on the resume that really makes the difference in our business.
Which goes back to what you were saying. You have to know people. You have to know people. That's so interesting. What is it in doing this for 30 plus years, 30, 40 years? What is there a thing or a couple things that people do that they shouldn't in the interview process that you're like, listen, just don't even go there. Like, this will help you if you avoid at all costs. And obviously, I don't want to, you don't have to give away your business here. But
well, I mean, one of two things happens. Either people assume that the other person knows more than they know, or they just ramble on and talk way too much. And so that's a big piece of it. How do you handle salary in the interview is always a big question. Most people will handle that poorly.
Okay.
why are you looking to make a job change right now? People handle that poorly because they talk about the boss they hate and all this other negative stuff instead of talking about what they want.
Right.
Why are you here for this interview? Is it to get away from this boss you don't like, or is it because you think we're a good place to work? So it's stuff like that.